Today, I'll be baking the most iconic bread from every country. From this amazing looking world's first ever cinnamon roll.
Wow, that's incredible, dude. I've never seen a cinnamon bun like this.
It looks beautiful, right? That's crazy. To international classics like Southern cornbread, French baguette, Japanese milk bread, and I'll even be making Mexico's world's famous pan dulce. Unbelievable. And we'll be starting off in Germany. Pretzels is one of the most recognizable breads in the world, but most people have only had the mall version. You know, the Auntie Anne's pretzels or Wetzel pretzel, which is delicious, but a real German pretzel is a totally different thing. The Bavarian pretzel dates back to medieval Germany, and what makes it unique is this stuff right here, lye. It's super dangerous and you could literally burn your skin off. You have to be very careful with this stuff and use it properly. Kind of crazy, but it's the only way to get this deep brown color on pretzels. I'm also serving it alongside with some classic German beer cheese. Now, let's see if the danger was worth it. Brian, we have made it to our first country, which is Germany, and in front of us, we have the classic pretzel.
Yeah, some Bavarian pretzels. I could see you got that deep brown color. Did you use lye?
Yes, we did use lye, and you know what else lye is used for?
What?
Pipe cleaning.
Oh, great.
So
apparently it's like super dangerous, right? Like
yeah.
You could like die if you use too much of it.
Yes,
like,
whenever you pour it into water, it heats up your water. So you gotta be careful, and you gotta use gloves when you dip your pretzel in it. This is dangerous, man.
Okay, did you do this right, dude? Because I don't want to die right now. Like, this is our first country. I don't want to.
Listen, let's take a bite and see what happens to us. Also, for the dipping sauce, we got beer cheese. So this is the classic combo.
Right. Awesome. I'm excited to try it.
Beautiful.
Dude, these are incredible.
Oh, go ahead and dip it into some of that cheese. Bon appetit. That was crazy.
The difference between this, which is the real thing, and the stuff you get at the mall is like
Worlds apart.
Well, yeah, it's totally different.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, apparently when World War II happened, Germany was bombed so bad that there was like no bakeries left.
Right.
And we literally almost lost the pretzel.
You know, the braiding of the pretzel is a classic shape. It's kind of used as a symbol for bakery.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, because like a B or what?
Come on down, B for bakery.
Should we give this a B tier?
I love a good pretzel, but we have so many more breads to go through. Let's go ahead and give Germany a B tier.
B stands for bread.
And it stands for Germany. Let's move on to our next.
Let's do it.
Japan has a reputation of taking its work and craft seriously. When it comes to food, they've always been perfectionists, and shokupan, the bread I'm making right now, is proof of that. White bread was introduced to Japan in the late 1800s. For centuries, Japan was cut off from the rest of the world. They had no outside influence from other cultures. But when they finally opened their doors to the West, they discovered white bread for the first time and got obsessed. Japanese bakers studied Western bread making and then spent the next century perfecting it. The result is shokupan, probably the softest white bread in the world. We are now in Japan, and in front of us we have arguably the most beautiful bread I've ever seen.
The most beautiful white bread, shokupan.
Yes, shokupan. It is a famous Japanese bread.
Dude, they've mastered the making of white bread. I mean, look at this thing. So what, are we just taking it like a big bite into the loaf?
No. Brian, we're gonna do one of the most iconic Japanese sandwiches. Let's get started here. All right, I'm gonna take these pre-boiled eggs. Go ahead and help me out here, Brian.
Okay,
You're just standing there looking at me like I need some help.
We're making the convenience store egg sandos, right?
Yeah, we're making the egg sandos. If you've never had these egg sandos, they are absolutely amazing, and you can make it right at home if you just make this bread. Cut the egg in half, and we're just gonna take the egg yolks out. To this, I'm gonna be adding some mayo.
It's Japanese mayo, right?
This is Japanese Kewpie mayo. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar. That's what we're gonna, yeah, it's a little sweet. Now I'm gonna take this and start chopping it up. Okay, Brian, why don't you go ahead and do that for me? Brian, you're freaking me out with a knife here.
What do you mean, dude?
Now we're gonna take these white chunks, throw that into our mix. And here we have our egg sandwich mix right here.
Dude, that looks just like how it does in Japan. Like
right?
Fluffy, same color and everything.
All right, Brian, now I'm gonna cut a thick slice out of our shokupan here. Now I'm gonna take my egg mixture and just go ahead and put it on one half of our bread. Now the ones in Japan are crustless.
Yeah, they don't have the crust on there.
We're gonna go ahead and give that classic diagonal cut. All right, Brian, here it is.
Wow, look at this, dude.
It's incredible, right? Wow. All right, Brian, go ahead and try the classic Japanese egg sando.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Man, that sugar's really doing something.
It's some of the best bread I've ever had. But Brian, what do you rate Japanese shokupan bread?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it an A tier. I like really want to give it an S tier, but
I agree. Listen, I think you're right. I'm gonna go ahead and give Japan an A tier. I wanna give it an S tier, but there's so much coming up that's gonna blow your mind. So let's move on to our next country. Pan dulce is a staple in Mexican households. many families take weekly trips to the bakery to restock the house with fresh pan dulce. It's essential and is even used as a meal replacement sometimes when eaten with milk or coffee. Now, here's the thing. There's many different kinds of pan dulce. I mean, literally thousands, but the most iconic one is the concha. It's literally a symbol for Mexican culture. They even sell pillows shaped like conchas. Bakers in Mexico purposely made the top of the sweetbread look like a shell, and that's why they named it concha. Concha means shell in Spanish. These were made for dipping, so I'm excited to try it with some homemade champurrado. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Brian? We have made it to Mexico, which is your country. He is Mexican. And in front of us, we have pan dulce.
Pan dulce. Dude, you nailed it. This looks so authentic.
Thank you, man. Thank you
did
so
it
much.
good. I don't know where you got this recipe, but man.
Listen, the thing I love about this bread that's unique from all the other breads is you put a layer of this like sugar mixture on top of the bread.
That's right.
And then it turns into this like hard, crackly sugar top underneath this delicious, fluffy bread. I also paired it with the classic champurrado. I've never had a pan dulce, but let's go ahead and take, I'm gonna get the pink
All right,
here.
I'll get the chocolate
my favorite
one.
color. Dip into the champurrado.
your first time.
Cheers. What?
This is better than the stuff that you can buy at the store.
Yo, that's a compliment, bro.
It's really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, you know, when you're a little kid,
Yeah.
you do little kid things.
Oh, yeah.
I would literally just eat the top.
Yes.
I would just peel the top off like this and then put it back into the little bread canister that we had.
That's funny.
My mom would be like, what? No, you gotta eat the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna take another bite before I get my rating.
Okay, I already know my rating. It took one bite.
1 second, I'm gonna take another bite. It's gonna really help with the rating here. Here, right now, Brian, say it with me. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this an S tier. 100%, no doubt about it. One of the best breads we've had. We've got many more to come. Let's move on to our next one.
Let's do it.
When most people think of American bread, they probably picture some sort of sandwich bread, but that actually comes from Europe. If there's one bread that's truly American, it's cornbread. That's because corn is native to North America. Indians were growing and cooking with it thousands of years before Europeans ever arrived. When settlers got here, wheat was hard to grow in a lot of places, but corn was everywhere. It was super cheap and eventually became one of the most important ingredients in American cooking. And if you actually think about it, corn is in literally everything right now. Just look at the ingredients list at the grocery store. Now, there's a ton of different versions of cornbread. Some people make it sweet, some people make it savory, but I'm making the Southern style in a cast iron skillet. So yeah, cornbread is one of the greatest gifts America ever gave the world. Brian, we are now here in America, and in front of us, we have the classic Southern cornbread.
Dude, this looks insane.
Look how beautiful it is.
You made it in a cast iron skillet and everything.
Yes, so to make traditional cornbread, cast iron skillet is the way to go because you get that crispy edge.
And I see you paired it with some chili here.
Of course, the classic chili. All right, Brian, let me go ahead and cut you a slice of cornbread. Go right in the middle here.
Ooh, dang. Okay,
Here's your piece right there. Be careful, it's a knife, Brian.
Thank you.
Smells like corn.
Should we just try it without the chili first?
Let's first try it without chili. Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. Let's go ahead.
Special, man.
Very sweet too. Also, the inside of the cornbread is flaky and the top is really moist, which is really nice, I gotta say. Let's go ahead and pair it with some beautiful chili I made. Cheers. This takes me back to when I was in Montana hunting for bison. And the farmer there, hey Jerry, how you doing? He's like, I got you guys some cornbread and chili.
Was he wearing a cowboy hat and did he have like jeans with his shirt tucked in?
He had a cowboy hat, he had a gun, he had the whole thing. This guy did not mess around. Brian, I gotta say, as delicious cornbread is,
Okay, I hear you on this. I can already tell. It's good.
It's good.
It's classic, but it does have like this mid thing to it, you know?
It does, like, it's not
Comfort.
something, I wouldn't go for it if I saw it. I'm gonna go ahead and go right down the middle with this one and give it a C tier.
Okay.
I just think we got better options out there.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. C tier.
Let's move on to our next one. Mamma mia, we're in Italy. Look, Italians have strong opinions, even about their food. Every region in Italy has their own way of doing things, and they argue about who's right and who's wrong. But one thing the entire country agrees on is focaccia bread. In Italy, it's literally eaten for breakfast. They straight up dip focaccia bread into coffee. That's because focaccia isn't really a side dish in Italy. It's closer to a meal. Some food historians even consider it to be the ancestor of pizza. People don't just eat it like bread and butter at a restaurant. In Italy, grabbing a slice of focaccia is more like grabbing a slice of pizza in New York. It's the kind of thing you eat walking down the street.
treat. Let's see if my version holds up.
Mamma mia, Brian, we have made it to Italy, and in front of us we have
Focaccia bread.
and if you've never had focaccia bread, it is delicious. Also, what I love about this bread is when you make the dimples, you get these little pockets on top that turn into this like crispy bread chip. It's amazing.
In Italy, focaccia is eaten with coffee.
Yep.
You dip it in your coffee
Yeah.
or your cappuccino or whatever.
Which is a little weird.
We're gonna try that today?
We're not gonna try that.
Let's
We're gonna
try it.
just-
I wanna try it.
You wanna try with coffee?
Is that how they do it in Italy? Because look at this, dude. This looks like dinner.
All right, we'll try with coffee, but first I wanna try it the classic way, which is gonna be focaccia sandwich.
Right. You need help lifting that thing?
Yeah, Brian, this bread is heavy.
Ready?
Can you, here.
Dang, this thing's like a brick, man.
Here we go. I'm gonna cut out a big rectangular piece for us.
You're making that viral Italian sandwich. Oh,
Yeah. These are everywhere on social media, so of course we had to make it. So we're gonna take some pesto and we're just gonna put it on the bottom of our bread here.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that.
To our focaccia sandwich, we're gonna go in with some burrata here. Just
damn.
gonna go with a nice big piece here. Look at it. Burrata is probably one of the best cheese on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, usually they top it off with arugula. I don't like arugula.
It does kind of taste like the earth.
It tastes like metal.
Tastes like the ground.
So we're just gonna leave that out, Brian, and I'm gonna add in some prosciutto.
yes. All right, now it's starting to look like my TikTok feed, dude.
All right, Brian, our prosciutto's in. Now we're just gonna close it.
Ooh, look at that, dude.
Beautiful. Cheers, Brian.
Dude, thank you. That is so good.
So good, Brian.
Yeah.
You get this beautiful oily bread that complements the pesto, burrata, the prosciutto. What a combination. But Brian, we do have to try it with coffee. I'm kind of scared to try this. I don't know why they have it with coffee, but let's go ahead and take a little piece here. I got black coffee here, so I'm gonna dip mine.
Okay. Okay, dude.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, sorry, I'm just not a European, dude.
Let's not judge it off that. Let's judge it off of the sandwich we just had. What do you give Italy's iconic bread?
I think all the application and the flavor, I think for me it's easily a B tier, dude.
Yeah, Brian, it's a delicious bread, but I agree with you. Italy gets a B tier. Let's move on to our next one.
In Sweden, there's this thing called fika. It's basically a sacred coffee break. Twice a day, the whole country stops what they're doing to sit down for coffee and eat something sweet. And 9 out of 10 times, that something sweet is kanelbullar, the world's first cinnamon bun. These cinnamon rolls are everywhere in Sweden. There's even a national holiday for it. Every October 4th, Sweden celebrates Kanelbullar Day, basically Cinnamon Bun Day. Even Cinnabon does promotion for it here in the US.
Okay, this dough's got to rest for a bit, but while we wait, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Morgan & Morgan. There's a reason a kanelbullar isn't just any cinnamon roll. In Sweden, it's done a certain way every time. And there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They've been fighting for the people for over 35 years. And the best part is their fee is free unless they win.
Over 1,000 attorneys, more than 100 offices nationwide, and over $30 billion recovered for their clients.
$30 billion is a lot of dough. Speaking of dough, I think ours is ready. Let's shape it into a cinnamon bun.
So this is where it all started. Long before there was Cinnabon and mall food courts, Sweden was perfecting the cinnamon bun. It's the most Swedish thing ever, and they even sell it at IKEA worldwide.
Oh man, it smells amazing. Oh wow, I think they're ready. These look incredible. Let's go try them. Brian, we've officially made it to Sweden, and in front of us, we have the original, first ever cinnamon bun.
Wow, that's incredible, dude. I've never seen a cinnamon bun like this.
It looks beautiful, right?
Yeah, what are these white, like,
So those are sugar
Sesame?
pearls.
sugar pearl?
Yeah, this is, usually in America, cinnamon has glaze on it,
Right, frosting, yeah.
frosting on it. So in Sweden, the original one came with no frosting. It came with these sugar pearls. They're basically sugar that doesn't melt. It
What?
gives it this crunchy flavor. But Brian, before we take a bite, I want to let the people know one more thing. Not all law firms are the same. Hire the wrong one and you may be beat before you even start. If you're ever injured, you could check out Morgan & Morgan, and their fee is free unless they win. For more information, you could go to forthepeople.com/Patrick Zeinali and see if you've got a claim. I'm gonna just go ahead and dip it in some coffee here. Bon appetit.
Cheers. What is this?
Brian, what flavor do you taste?
I'm tasting cinnamon, butter,
There's one more spice that makes it different from American cinnamon buns.
cardamom.
cardamom.
I don't know when's the last time you had to go buy some furniture here in LA, but at IKEA, they have those food courts.
Yep. If you guys want to try these, just go to an IKEA.
Yeah.
This is not a sponsor.
I mean, they're not gonna be like as well done and homemade like this, but
because you don't have me in the kitchen.
worldwide they sell these.
I've had a lot of cinnamon buns in my life, but this is by far the best one I've ever had. I'm gonna go ahead and give Sweden an A tier.
That's fair. Yeah, this is way better than the processed stuff. I would definitely agree. Let's go A tier.
I'm happy we agreed. Let's move on to our next one.
Let's do it.
China has one of the oldest food cultures in the world. There's tons of classic foods from China, but one of the most underrated is mantou. It's a steamed bun from northern China. You see, up north, wheat grows better than rice. Of course, we all know that China is built on rice, but in the north, it's all about bread and buns. For a lot of families, mantou isn't some special occasion food. It's everyday food, which is probably why most people outside of China have never heard of it. Now, here's the thing. It's usually a smooth round bun, but I decided to go with a more recent trend of making a spiral pattern out of it, and I think it looks sick.
Brian, we are officially in China.
Oh, dude, what is this? This looks crazy.
This is called mantao. It's from China, of course, and it was one of the most difficult recipes we had to make in this entire video.
I see you made it like swirly. Is that how it's traditionally made?
The recipes that we followed is a traditional recipe, but I wanted to add some cool flair to it.
Yeah, this is like popular right now in China.
Yeah.
It's like trendy. It's kind of like a viral thing that they're doing in China.
Exactly, but I just love the look of it. Like, I love the spiralness of it.
Looks like a Pokemon.
This looks like a Pokemon. Okay, if this was a Pokemon, what would you name it?
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool Pokemon, I love that. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna cut a little piece off. They usually have it with warm condensed milk on the side. Cheers.
Cheers. What does that taste like? That's crazy. It's like I've never had something like this before.
The green flavor is pandan juice.
It sounds like you're saying panda.
No, I'm saying pandan.
It's so vibrant and it's such a wild shape. Like it just looks like you made this out of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But when you taste it, it has this like really unique flavor.
Right, it tastes like almost like tea bread, right?
Yeah.
All right, Brian, what do you give in China?
For me, I'm just not used to the flavor profile. I'd say you try it once and then never try it again. So for me, I'm gonna go C tier on this.
Oh, wow. Okay, see, I was gonna go D tier on this just because,
D?
Yeah, I do love that flavor of pandan. I think it's delicious, but I think the bun itself, it's a little off-putting to me.
You know, I don't love it that much. I'm gonna go down to a D with you.
Yeah, let's do a D tier on this and let's move on to our next country.
In France, bread isn't just food, it's protected by law. Seriously, there is a law that was passed in 1993 that legally defines what can actually be called a baguette. It can only contain 4 ingredients: wheat flour, water, salt, and yeast. No shortcuts, no additives. The law also states that baguettes have to be made fresh on site where they're sold. No frozen dough, no shipping in from some factory. That's part of why baguettes in France taste so different from what we get in the States. And the crazy part is that the French consume about 10 billion baguettes a year. I think it's safe to say they take it very serious, so I hope I did the French proud with my baguette.
We have made it to France.
This is the biggest baguette I've ever seen in my life. What is this? This is huge, dude.
These are some giant baguettes. Listen, this is the traditional recipe that they use.
Okay.
I just tend to put a little bit more yeast than you're
okay.
supposed to, so
I
it
got
kind of
it.
puffed up more than it should.
Okay.
And I paired it with some brie cheese
Oh, that looks
and some
beautiful.
butter because, of course, that's the classic way to have a baguette. And here's another thing about baguettes in France. They're like super cheap out there. You like
Oh,
walk
yeah.
in, you pay like 50 cents and you get a nice big baguette. It's like nothing out there, you know? All right, let's give it a shot here. I love it with butter, but Brian, I also like to pair my butter with some cheese.
Oh, you're gonna put cheese and butter?
Of course, come on, man. I'm
Come
American.
on,
I'm an
dude.
American here. Cheers.
Cheers. That hits, man.
Oh my god.
There's a reason that for 300 years, human beings have just lived off bread and butter.
The French are known for a lot of things, and a baguette is one of them. Brian, I'm gonna go ahead and give this an A tier because it's just that delicious.
This is France's gift to the world?
Yes.
Come up to an S tier.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you, Brian. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. France gets an S tier. Thank you for gifting us with one of the best things in the world, a French baguette. Let's move on to our next country.
Okay, now we're in Georgia. And no, not the state like Atlanta, Georgia. We are in Georgia, the country. This is the birthplace of khachapuri, the boat-shaped bread that's filled with toppings like cheese, egg, and butter. It's a staple in Georgia. It's like a national bread of the country. They love it so much over there that they actually use khachapuri as an economic indicator. Economists track the cost of making one khachapuri to measure inflation across the country. It's called the Khachapuri Index, and it's a real thing economists at Tbilisi State University actually use to track how prices are moving across the country. All right, let's go taste this and see why they're so obsessed with this bread.
We have made it to Georgia, and in front of us, we have what's called khachapuri, which is something I actually grew up with.
Georgia, like, you mean like peaches? Like
No. We're not talking about the state. I'm talking about the country, Georgia. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So Georgia, as many of you guys probably know, I'm Persian Armenian.
Right.
So Georgia is right next to Armenia. So we've adopted a lot of their foods, and I grew up eating this actually.
Really? So
Yeah.
you've had this before?
Oh yeah.
This is super
Plenty of
foreign
it.
to me, man.
Whenever my dad in the morning would come in on a weekend, it's always on a Saturday morning, he'd be like, kids, I got us khachapuri. I was like, yes.
I'm excited to try it. Dude.
Okay, cool. Cheers. Oh man, this takes me back to my childhood.
Yeah, it's definitely filling. It tastes like a full meal. Like when
Yeah.
you don't eat anything else. Maybe a drink and you're good to go. Like this is breakfast. There's an egg, there's cheese, there's bread.
There's a ton of cheese. Yeah, this would be filling because when we would have this as a kid, it would be like have it with some tea and you just move on with your day. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this an 8 tier. This is up there with some of the best bread we had today. All right, let's move on to our next one.
In the Philippines, fresh bread is a big part of the morning routine. Every morning, people line up at local bakeries called panaderias to grab some fresh pandesal while it's warm. Pandesal literally means bread of salt, but honestly, it's not very salty at all. It's a go-to with a coffee or some butter. For years, the Philippines was under Spanish rule, so the recipe originally came from Spanish influence, but over time, Filipinos made it completely their own, and now it's one of the most important foods in their culture. I'm making a special kind of pandesal, ube flavored. Ube is a bright purple yam that's used in all kinds of Filipino desserts. It's the most recognizable flavors in Filipino baking. Honestly, that purple color looks crazy, and I know ube is kind of having its moment right now. Let's go see what it tastes like.
We have made it to the Philippines, and in front of us, we have ube pandesal.
Pandesal.
Yes.
Pandesal means salt bread.
This was a fun bread to make.
Okay.
My hands were all purple because there is a ton of ube in
Right.
this. I've never had this in my entire life. Have you?
I've had pandesal. I've never had ube pandesal.
I've never even had pandesal in my life. So let's go ahead and try one and see what it tastes like.
It looks so cool, man.
Yeah, right? Cheers.
Tastes like bread.
Yeah, it just tastes like bread roll.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like in the Philippines, pandesal is kind of just like dinner bread.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't use it for dinner. They usually have it with like coffee or butter. It's kind of like a breakfast thing. It's a morning thing.
Usually they also stuff it with cheese.
Right.
It actually adds that creaminess flavor to it. I just wish I got more of that ube flavoring from it.
You could probably make like Krabby Patties out of this.
Purple Krabby Patties would be awesome, right? Regardless, it's soft, it's airy, it's delicious.
It's really good.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this a B tier.
Yeah, I think with the Philippines, ube pandesal, it's fun. The color, like, it's just so eye-popping. I love it. I'm gonna go B tier.
Awesome, I'm happy we agreed. Let's move on to our next country.
Naan bread used to be food for kings. Now it's food for anyone who walks into an Indian restaurant. The everyday bread in most Indian households is actually roti, a much more simple and thin piece of bread. Naan is the special occasion bread. Traditionally cooked in a tandoor, it's a clay oven that can hit over 900 degrees. Listen, I don't have one of those, but gas burner gets super hot and I can get pretty close. But in modern day America, Indian restaurants serve naan like it's bread and butter or chips and salsa. It's one of the most delicious foods in the world in my opinion, and my mouth is literally watering right now, so let's go try it.
Brian, we have made it to one of the most populated countries in the world. We are in India, and of course, in front of us, we have the classic garlic naan.
Naan bread, I mean, dude, this is one of my favorite foods in the world.
So I love that you said naan bread because naan means bread. So you basically said
What?
bread. All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot here. Also, one thing I love about this bread is you pan fry it. You don't even like toss it in the oven, which
really?
is awesome.
And what is this?
Butter chicken. Usually
dang.
they have it with many various different
Okay.
sides. Butter chicken is a classic Indian dish. So let's go ahead and dip our bread right just into that. Cheers.
That's really good, man.
Brian,
You prefer garlic bread or garlic naan?
garlic naan all day long. Dude, when I go to Indian restaurants, they bring the garlic naan. They usually bring it first. I'll finish it before the dish comes.
Okay.
I think we both agree. One of the best breads on the planet.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just say it. India, you get an S
S tier.
tier. Let's move on to our last country.
So in America, we eat pumpkin pie for Christmas. In the Czech Republic, it's all about Vinochka. This bread has been around for hundreds of years. In fact, the name Vinochka literally comes from the Czech word for Christmas. It's a tradition over there. The bread has this braided design, and apparently each braid represents something different, like family, strength, or good fortune for the new year. Not all loaves and families are the same though. They could be religious and spiritual too. Like each braid could mean something like sun, water, earth, or love and knowledge. The meaning of my braids are a little secret, so you're gonna have to watch till the end to find out what they mean. Now let's go try this thing.
We have made it to Czech Republic, and in front of us we have Vanochka.
Yeah, this looks so festive, and like, I just feel like the holidays are here already.
Also, Brian, if you notice, I stacked 2 braids on top of each other.
Yeah,
this is kind of like the classic way of having this.
It
So
looks really intricate and complicated to make, dude.
it's very complicated to make, but listen, I'm a master at what I do. All right, Brian, I'm gonna cut into this so we can see the cross section. How beautiful does this look? Listen, I also got some chocolate milk, which is like, you know, one of the many things they would have it with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip mine in some chocolate milk here.
Okay.
Cheers.
Crazy, man.
Unbelievable. Everything about this bread is fun. The texture of it, the flavor of it, the fluffiness of it it's amazing.
It's like crunchy on the outside, but it's soft in the middle.
All right, Brian, I'm gonna go ahead and give this an A tier. Do you agree with me? I mean, listen, it's amazing.
You know what? I was thinking B, but from what I understand, the braids
Yes.
mean something, right?
Right.
So if there's some good meaning behind the braids, then I might go up to an A.
I did mention I was gonna let you guys know what the braids meant. The bottom braid means like, and the top braid means subscribe.
Okay, that's clever. Let's go A tier.
Let's go A tier. Let me know which bread was your favorite, and I'll see you in the next one.